Whoa, that was an amazing game, and I am tired out the ass. I'm just gonna go relax on my couch after I moved into my new apartment. That was a really good game. I feel like I accomplished something there. I'm doing good. Now all I need to do is buy a TV. What to do? Guess I can go get ready for... Yeah, I guess I can go get ready for the game tomorrow. But first, let me just go admire the view outside of Florida State. This is a beautiful view. Wow. I'm gonna be here for the next 4 years. Oh no, I'm gonna run late for the college game. The coach is gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be an hour late. Oh wow, this is cool. Maybe I should... Oh no, wait, I have a game to go to. Damn it, this happens every time. Oh, train station, gotta go. Oh shit, where's my helmet? Shit. Oh, thank God I found it. Okay, time to get to the game. Alright, and welcome back. You guys are on the OYB network, and we are watching the Florida State game. First thing, Clemson Tigers in this ACC matchup. And right there, they do get a sack, but no yards were lost. You know, Frank, since we're talking about Silva Jr., I heard he actually had some getting to the game on time problems. Yeah, first he was running late to get there. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. But yeah, first he was getting late to get to the game, and then he was late on the game, and then he couldn't find his helmet, but eventually he got out on time. Well, the Tigers made them go 3-0, and it looks like Florida State's defense had the same idea. So far these teams are neck and neck. And since he does a deep throw, he's actually kind of legendary for that, but he does get picked off a lot, as you saw right there. And he actually has a few stickers onto his helmet because of some big plays he was making. His QB is lucky they have a very strong defense. Because on most teams when that happens, the other team scores because of all the momentum they got out of that one play. His wide receivers are not coming through for him in this game, so... How does a young QB go into a game like this? Wide receivers are not catching the ball. Oh, there we go. But how does he cope with that? Well, Matt, first thing a young quarterback should do is first tell the teammates it's okay. You get it next time. I got you. Don't worry. And right there, when the QB says that, it builds a stronger bond between the receiver and the QB, which means that they won't put themselves down when they don't make that catch. And also just builds like a family or friend bondship, which will help in big games like bowls, inaugurations, for awards. Like right there when he threw it to Davis. They've been talking a lot in the huddle, and there you go. Gave him a second chance after the pick that was thrown his way, and there you go. Alright, Matt, I see what you're saying. I mean, well, okay. Now, Matt, how do you think this game might go for Florida State if they do what everyone suspects they should do? Well, Frank, the first thing I think Florida State needs to do is tighten up on the passing game and get some deep throws to make them play some zone, and then start doing some short throws and runs. Seeing that so far what I see them doing. But remember, they did throw that pick, and it could be a big game for either team. Alright. Well, Matt, how do you feel about the last week game? And he throws another interception. This freshman has been very well known to do that, but remember, he's now a sophomore. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, man. Even though after those picks, the defense is coming through. So they must really want to win this game altogether. And right there, he gets a nice throw, and he missed the tackle. And they get a huge gain, 34 yards. Well, it looks like the sophomore is telling everyone to hurry their asses up to get down onto the field. And there you go, you see Williams getting the grab. And look, another hurry up. Well, 1 second left in the first. But it's too late, they couldn't get the snap off. So we're going into the second, 0-0. And this game is kind of, really nothing's going on here. We really haven't been seeing the QB scramble neither, because in high school, he was a very, well, scrambler, and also, there he is going scrambling. And he's very good at breaking tackles, like you saw right there. He's also very, aggressive on offense. If he wants a play done, he wants it done right. There you go, you see him again. Now, what do you think, the offense should do here? Right there, you see him hand it off, and oh my god, he didn't hand it off, he actually held it himself and throwing himself into the pile of bodies. That's a very, very tough play for a QB to be doing. Well, I saw, the coach jumping up and down on the sidelines, happy that the young sophomore got back into his old ways. And there you go. But Smith lays out hard there. Now, do you see anything big happening for this sophomore QB? I do see him winning maybe a Heisman, maybe his junior year, maybe even this year if he starts showing us amazing all-dropping plays. But right there, that might be intercepted. And look, I called it. That's his third, but then again, look, they also had 3 turnovers, so we can't really say anything. These teams are just messing up after mess up. Yeah, but you gotta remember, Kingsley did get that rushing touchdown. Yes, he did. I'm not gonna act like he didn't. Oh, that was just a collision by the wide receiver and the QB. Do you even understood why he threw it there? Well, I think he didn't want to get hit, first of all, by those big middle linebackers that this team so far possesses. And right there, he fumbled it on a disastrous play. His life must be flashing before his eyes. And there it is. He gave up a fumble, which they scored on. Alright. I guess the QBs is gonna slowly learn. Well, Kingsley's been in this for a couple of years. He's been playing football his whole life. And there's another interception. What is he doing? There's a coach yelling at him. He's going like, what do you think he's saying? I think the coach is saying, you gotta stop killing us out there. And there it is. Kingston taking the lead there late. Oh my god, what is he doing? Does he have way too much faith, you think, in his wide receivers? Early in the game like this, yes, he does. He should only be doing these type of throws. And to the coach, no less, they should only be doing these type of throws. They really, really need the yards. But then again, oh, look at this play. They could break it all the way, but no, the diving catch does not work out. What is this? This is the most craziest thing I've seen in this. You know how long I've been here? And that's the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. And it gets even crazier. What are they doing? Are they trying to lose this game? They have a perfect record. They have 4-0. Maybe the QB is just a little nervous. Remember, he did come in late to the game, yes, but that's no excuse to be doing that. Look at that. Now the team's gonna get probably up by 2 touchdowns, and all because this QB was getting a little jittery. And like I call it, it's now 21-7 in the third quarter. How do you think Florida State's gonna come back from this? Well, right now it's hard to see them coming back from this, and after that throw, you can definitely see why. But I still think Florida State has a chance. If they can get down the field and get a score, I know their defense can easily stop them and let their offense get the ball back. And a nice play. That guy trying to be like Ed Reed. He ain't no Ed Reed. Alright, well, so far this has been disaster after disaster for this QB. So, Matt, what do you think that they're gonna do? Well, if he doesn't start coming through soon, I feel like they should bring in the backup. Okay, so if they do bring in the backup, do you think the backup will be doing better or maybe even worse than the QB that's doing it now? It's hard to say. Why is it so hard to say? Well, it's hard to say that because this QB is the starter for the reason. But then again, not every starter is the best. I don't know what that wide receiver was doing. He didn't even look back for the ball. No, as far as I think, they should be doing passing all the way, don't you think? It really depends if you want to be 100% honest. And, oh wow, he actually did run it for 4 yards. What do you think the worst play would do to run here? Well, I'd say a screen, no less. And a lot of people say, why a screen? Oh wow. Well, right there, the screen seemed to work in their favor, getting them a 1st and goal. But for some reason, they're doing the hurry up. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like they're gonna do the exact same play again. But this time, he did not come down with it. Here you go to halfback Gane in the end zone. Now, what did I say? I told you the defense could do a big stop, and look what happened. They did a huge one there. And Florida State now has a chance to maybe even come down with this one. But right there, of course, the QB could not do anything. So now they're going to go by another 2 touchdowns. This QB has to pull it together, because they are about to get their first loss of this season. And why doesn't he... See, if he had wide receivers that went for the ball, I feel like the team would do better. No, I think the QB needs to have a better idea of what his wide receivers like to do. And that was a pretty dangerous throw right there, throwing it over the head of a linebacker. They can jump. Now, do you feel that they should be doing Hail Marys right now? In a way, yes, but also they have to play it smart. The last few times they tried to do a Hail Mary, oh my god, that was an amazing, accurate throw to Dave Davidson. When you throw it to David Davis, that was a very good play. I think his accuracy really comes through when the team needs it most, like right there. You see him throwing it to Davis again for another touch. Oh no, it's an inch short. Now, if they do score on this drive and the defense gets a stop, what do you think the QB might do? Well, hopefully he doesn't do what he did last time and throw an interception. Alright. Well, it's all the weights now on this QB. And he gets a 1st down. He saw so much green, but someone comes up behind him and gets the tackle. Now as the clock continues to tick down, I think the stress continues to weigh even heavier onto this QB. And right there again, a huge gain, 15 yards. And, oh, I saw this coming. The hurry up by the QB. And they're all set. And they're going to run it in this time. And another fumble. How does he do that? And now, a play that should have been a touchdown is now a fumble. And there's the final. The Tigers took this one. I think he would have had a touchdown if he didn't try and fake throw it there. Well, I think he was trying to truck, but I don't think he was in the right mind. So right there, they'll be taking the win there, making Florida State's undefeated season go 4-1 now. And there you see him on the bench. He just can't believe that he did that. And here is Charles Williams. No, Willis is the player of the game in this one. So drive safely, and we'll see you all next time.